my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing this Pride inspired makeup look. I knew I wanted to do a Pride makeup look this year and I was just kind of tossing up like, what do I want to do? And so honestly, I just started painting on my face and this came out of it. Truly what I believe Pride is not only the celebration of the LGBTQ community, but it's also a celebration of love and finding yourself and being able to fully express yourself in whatever way that is. So I was trying to symbolize that in this makeup look. I hope it translates well. I know it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't even know what I would call this. I kind of want to call it like a Pride goddess, but I'm not trying to call myself a goddess. I just feel like because it has gold leaf, it's like a goddess. I don't know. For some reason, I always associate gold leaf with like gods, goddesses, and mythology, like Percy Jackson kind of stuff. But I understand if like that's not what you think this is. I don't know. What do you guys think I should name this? Because I am stumped. Anyways, I hope you guys are all enjoying Pride Month. And so if you want to see me do this Pride inspired makeup look, just keep watching. Hey guys, so to start off, I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Fringe Benefit Primer and just applying that all over my face before I take my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Nude, and I'm applying that all over my face with a large Morphe buffing brush. Next, I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Creamed Powder Foundations in Caramel and Mocha, and I'm going to be using this as a cream contour, so I'm just applying this to the areas that I would naturally want to have a shadow or a little bit of a bronzy color, like the sun has started to tan your skin, and then just make sure to blend that out. Next, I'm taking my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in number 14, and I'm going to be applying this to the areas that I want to highlight. So I'm going to be applying this under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, my temples, my chin, and under my cheekbones, so basically all over my face. But this is going to help brighten the areas that the contour has started to darken and add shadows where we don't necessarily want them. And then of course you just want to make sure to blend that out using your ColourPop F5 small fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to be taking my Airspan Translucent Powder and a dry Morphe sponge, and I'm just going to be applying this to the areas that I had concealer, just so we can allow that to bake while we move on to doing our eyes. So I'm just going to be taking my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Primer and just applying this all over my lid before removing the excess translucent powder and moving on to contour. For contour, I'm taking my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, and I'm going to be taking medium and dark cocoa and just applying this over the areas that we contoured earlier. Not only is this going to deepen the contour, but it's also going to help set the cream contour from earlier. Next, I'm going to be taking my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just applying this to my cheekbones and my forehead to give a nice sun-kissed glow before moving on to blush. I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty blush, and this is in Honey Bunny, and just applying this to the apples of my cheeks and lightly bringing it up onto my cheekbones. I'm then going to set my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist before we move on to highlight. I'm going to be going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Glow Kit, taking every single color in this palette and just applying it to my cheekbones so we can also continue that sun-kissed glow kind of trend. Now we're going to make life a little bit more colorful by going into body paint. I'm going to be taking my Graftobian body paint in Catalina Blue, and I'm just lightly going to be applying this on to the corners of my eyelid. Honestly, I had no idea what I was really wanting to do. I just know I wanted to kind of incorporate color in a messy fashion. So after I do this, I'm going to be taking my Mare on Paradise paint in teal and kind of continue with the trend that I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to let my mind and creativity take me wherever it's going to be. All I knew with this look is I wanted it to be incredibly colorful and just expressing my inner creativity and hopefully inspiring others to want to express themselves in whatever way it is. So just kind of doing whatever, honestly. And so now I'm going to be taking my Mare on Paradise paint in yellow, and I decided to apply this to the inner corner of my eyes and just streak it in random areas. And then I'm going to be taking my Graftobian Pro Paint in Shocked Pink, and I'm just going to be applying this kind of over my eyebrow and along my hairline as well. And I like to really start to blend things out with my fingers if I feel like, I kind of want to break up the color a little bit more. Next, I'm going to be taking my Graftobian Pro Paint in Wild Violet, and I'm going to be doing the same thing and just kind of adding some different designs and textures to this makeup look before going into our Graftobian Pro Paint in Mantis Green. And I'm just going to be applying this around my eye as well. I kind of like to keep this towards more of the blues because I feel like the colors just look really nice together. I'm going to be doing the same thing with our Mare on Paradise paint in Orange, kind of keeping it around its similar colors or complementary colors. As you can see, I'm going to be jumping back around with some colors that I've used before, kind of filling in the gaps and adding it where I feel like more color needs to be. And honestly, the rest of this look, there's not really much explaining to do. Honestly, this part I don't even think deserved that much explaining, just because I'm literally just applying color wherever I feel like and just kind of making it as abstract and avant-garde as I would like. So there's not really much explaining to do, so I'm just gonna step back for a bit. Next, I'm going to be taking my Sephora retractable waterproof eyeliner in Shimmer Navy, and I'm just going to be applying this to my lower waterline just to add a little pop of color. Now I'm going to be sprucing up this look with a little bit more texture by taking gold foil and my Ben Nye glitter glue, and I'm going to be laying down the glitter glue and then applying the foil on top and just pressing it in with my fingers or the back of some tweezers. If you have a palette knife, that would be really great for this look as well if you don't want to cover your hands in gold foil. Next, I'm going to be outlining my lips with my CoverGirl lip pencil in Seduce, and then I'm going to be taking my ColourPop Luxe lipstick in Foolish and Ghosted and just applying this all over my lips. I went in with Ghosted first and then found out that this wasn't quite the color I was looking for, so I went over top with Foolish, and it definitely made the color pop and be more coral and vibrant. Next, I'm going to prep my eyelashes by curling them before taking my Tarte Tartiest Lash Paint Mascara and just sweeping this through my eyelashes to give a nice coat before we move on to our false eyelashes later. But for now, we're going to be taking our NYX Crystal Liner in gold and just applying a single strip down the center of our lip because I feel like I wanted to incorporate a little bit more color there, and I feel like this definitely did the job. Next, I'm going to be moving on to my false eyelashes. I'm going to be taking my favorite Ardell 231s. This is one of my favorite eyelashes for artistic looks, and I'm just going to be applying this onto my lash line. And that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. Speaking of seeing more of my videos, do not forget to press the bell button to get notified whenever I post. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!